Hello. So this is week 63 in Intuitive Momentum Fitness. And today we're just talking about prioritizing self-care and simplicity. So prioritizing self-care, prioritizing simplicity. I think a lot of times the physical goal of losing weight or healing a certain symptom or whatever can become the focus. And a lot of times we're not looking at how complex the process is and how complex health is. But the brilliant thing is that the body knows how to be healthy. It knows how to recover. It knows how to heal. And it wants to do that if it's supported. And so all of the simplest things that we can do to be healthy are the things that are so important to prioritize, because it can be easy to feel like, especially if nothing is working, if things aren't going the way that you need them to go, then it can feel like you have to figure it out and you have to do the healing for your body. Or it can feel like your body doesn't want to heal. And it does. In fact, I believe that our bodies are always in the healthiest place they can be, given all of the circumstances that they're dealing with, everything that is going on for your body. And that includes stored trauma, as well as foods that you're eating, foods that you used to eat, the quality of the water that you're getting, the quality of sleep that you're getting, the quality of light that you're getting, the quality of your attitude and focus, the quality of your friend circle. All of the little aspects of health have a huge impact on your body's well-being. And I think it's so important to prioritize the body and how you feel. So much of culture is about telling the body how to feel or making it feel differently than it feels. So if you're tired, drink some coffee. If you have a headache, take an aspirin. Just like make it stop, fix it, ignore it, make it be quiet, make it go away, make it experience something different. And that may temporarily alleviate the symptom, but it does not improve health. And the goal is health. I believe that weight loss is a symptom, not a primary target. Like, the goal should be to not necessarily reach an ideal weight, but to give your body the gift of health. And leanness is just a symptom of that, not the primary goal. So when life is full and overwhelming and chaotic and schedule is busy and all of that, it's so easy to just be responding to emergencies, putting out fires, just going from one thing to the next without really stopping and thinking, is this how I want to live my life? Is this how I intend to be as healthy as possible? And we can start to ignore the habits that we are in. We are made of habits. Our lives and our reality is made of patterns. And to begin to experience a life, a reality that we've never experienced before, we need to change the patterns that we're currently in. Nothing different will be experienced unless we adjust the patterns to align with the life that we want. So remembering and emphasizing all of the little things that we know are positive, regardless of whether we see results right away or not. We know it's beneficial to drink more water, to breathe more oxygen, to be able to soothe the nervous system when we are activated in fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. We know it's beneficial to get better sleep, get more sleep. We know it's beneficial to get sunlight and to get the signals from the sunlight that affect our circadian rhythm. We know it's beneficial to eat real food that has nutrient density, because our body is always replacing cells and building new cells and using the nutrition that we eat to do that. We know it's beneficial to move and stretch, because the more we move, the more we stretch, the more oxygen and nutrients get delivered by the blood to every cell in the body. And sometimes when we are sedentary, we don't move, blood flow slows down in certain areas. It doesn't reach as far. And where the blood doesn't go, there is a lack of oxygen and nutrients delivered. So moving and stretching is so important. Lifting heavy things gives the signal to the muscle and the bones they're attached to that we need to increase our strength, and that we're prioritizing the muscle, which has more nutrient density than any other tissue in the body. When we have compassion on ourselves, it gives us the grace and the space to be with our trauma and to move past it, rather than going immediately to shame or judgment. And we practice gratitude, that leads us to finding and identifying more abundance, more things to be grateful for, and magnetizes our lives for more of the same. What we focus on expands. We get more of what we look at and prioritize. So practicing gratitude will bring more of that. Community. We are the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. And you get to decide who you spend the most time with, who you are most influenced by. And if you, hey Lori, good to see you. If you are not experiencing benefit from the people that you're currently surrounded by, you get to make the choice to choose a different circle of friends, circle of influence for you. Sometimes if you're really highly empathic and you feel bad for how everyone else feels, that might keep you stuck in your circumstances much longer than would be ideal. But ultimately, you are the only person responsible for you. And so sharing your life with someone is a big, big deal. The people you spend time with should be exactly who you want to spend time with. So flex those sovereignty muscles and choose the best people to surround yourself with. And then 12, purpose. What makes you come alive? And if you don't have a big purpose, you don't need a big purpose, just always do the things that bring you joy. Because I believe that life is meant to be abundant and joyful and loving. And if you're doing that, you're living your purpose. Your purpose is to spread light and joy and love. And if you're doing that, that is a blessing to the world. That's what we're here for. So remembering all of those simple things. If life is chaotic, prioritize yourself somehow. Sometimes it might mean setting boundaries and saying that you can't help with something, you can't attend something, you need to cut some time out. You don't have to be busy to make time for yourself. You can just need time, and that fills your schedule. So if you've got a 2-hour time block, someone's asking for help, but you really need to take care of yourself, don't do anything with that 2 hours. Prioritize yourself, take care of yourself, rest, take the time to slow down. Because you are the only person responsible for you. And you're the only person who can be the hero of your story. No one else can fill that role. And if you're waiting for someone else to fill that role and to be your hero, you will be in the same situation forever or worse. Because people are willing to be the hero, but they're usually controlling you and monopolizing your time and energy. Because anyone who is fully sovereign of themselves will respect your sovereignty, and if they are choosing their autonomy, then they are wanting to support yours. So own your life, choose your life, and practice all of the little habits that will bring you to the life you dream of.